Join us for life stories
and meaningful moments in the community. Hey there, we're glad you joined us.
Here's a question for you. What kind of teammate are you?
We are looking at teams because the Super Bowl is coming up. And we're Doug and Lynn Nodland from SharingLifeLessons.com.
It's always fun to watch the two best teams compete with each other. And I think it's always interesting to see what are the characteristics of the winning teams.
Well, Google did the characteristics of workplace winning teams.
And there's some common characteristics that they found. And one of them was psychological safety.
People need to feel that they can say things and not feel punished or embarrassed.
Another one was equality of speaking time.
In other words, people took turns and got to say what they wanted to say.
A third one was high social sensitivity.
And that's about caring about people, noticing.
Exactly. And another important one was active listening skills.
In other words, it helps to clarify by saying, what I heard you saying is that what you meant?
Exactly. So these characteristics applied to work teams, but they, as we thought about it, they don't necessarily just have to apply to work teams. They can apply to things like families and other types of organizations.
Exactly. Volunteer. But we thought we'd look at families today. And what we find is that families, even though they might be geographically close, they really sometimes can be quite distant.
And I think a contributing factor to that could be the cell phone.
Yes. We see families who can be in the same room or the same car, and instead of actually talking to each other, they're playing on their cell phones or texting back and forth. And texting can be misinterpreted.
Right. And there's just not that face-to-face communication like there used to be.
And yet, even we find when there's face-to-face communication, people are having trouble agreeing.
Have you found that there's just a lot of maybe discord out there in society, especially over things like politics? My goodness.
Yes, and can't we just agree to disagree? People are like missing family vacation and talking to each other because of differences in opinions.
Right.
And yet they know they love each other and they'd be there for each other. So let's be kinder.
Yeah, show more respect.
Right.
Exactly. And we can't change other people, but we can change ourselves.
Yes. Right. And Reinhold Niebuhr has the Serenity Prayer.
How does that go?
It's, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
So true. What about you? What kind of teammate do you want to be?
Use some of the ideas that we've set forth here to be a good teammate.
Are you willing to forgive?
You know, forgiving goes a long ways to having a better relationship.
And remember, always be respectful.
Even if someone isn't respectful to you, don't let them bring you down to their level. You're a reasonable person.
John Maxwell has a clever quote. He says, teamwork makes the dream work.
And whatever team you're on, whether it's sports or work or family, being a good teammate will help you and your team accomplish more and enjoy the journey.
Yeah, exactly. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what makes a good teammate. You can contact us at WeCare@SharingLifeLessons.com.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.